So it really has been almost 3 years since I've put anything out on this channel. And I'm coming back because I'm just interested in dabbling in new content. So I really want to get back into making gaming videos, which is something I've done on my channel for as long as I've had it. However, I'm wanting to get into some other types of content that I haven't tried before. I'm interested in making video essays somewhere down the line, topics to be determined, but those would be a pretty long-winded project. Another type of content that I haven't made before is what this video is. I'm going to be doing a reaction video. And before I get into what we're going to be reacting to, I do want to say sorry about the webcam. I don't have a new one. It's not the best quality, but it's better than using my phone, I think. Anyways, aside from my webcam, I do want to give a little bit of background into my life with music. As you can see from the title, it says Band Geek. I started playing music when I was in the 6th grade. I began on the alto saxophone, and I played that all the way through middle school into high school. I played it my freshman, sophomore, and junior year. I didn't march my freshman year, but I did march my sophomore, junior, and senior years. I played alto all the way up until the next marching season of my senior year in high school. That year I switched to mellophone because I really wanted to try out brass. And that was a pretty good season. I really enjoyed playing mellophone, but I still absolutely love the saxophone. And that concert season, through the end of my senior year, before I graduated, I played French horn, and that was a very interesting experience. I currently don't own any instruments at the moment, aside from my keyboard right here. Not very experienced on piano. I'm teaching myself, but I still absolutely love music. In the future, I plan on going to school, and I'd love to major in music education. Now, I've really been into DCI ever since the 2016 season. In 2015, during our band camp, that was my first band camp I had ever been to, I didn't know what drum corps was. However, during our band camp, we were also sharing our school with the Bluecoats in 2015. And I got to watch them rehearse a little bit of their closer. And at the time, I thought it was pretty cool, but didn't take as much interest in it until after the 2015 DCI season was over, and that's when I got really invested. And since then on, I've really been into DCI. Most of the shows that I've seen are from 2014 onward, so I'd like to take a look from 2013 all the way back to 1972 if you want to, just to watch a bunch of shows that I haven't seen before so I can give my first time reaction and my opinions on them to you guys. So if any of you want to see me react to any other DCI shows, leave them down in the comments. I would prefer to react to shows that I haven't seen before, 2013 and before. However, if there are any shows from 2014 all the way up to 2019 that you want me to watch, I'd be glad to watch those as well and give my opinions on them. So for the first reaction, I figured what better way to start this series off with an iconic show based on an iconic franchise, and we're talking about the Cavaliers 2004 show 007. So without further ado, we're going to start the show, and before I go on, I do want to say I'm going to be watching the high cam video of the show because as someone who marched a wind instrument, I absolutely love seeing the drill of these shows, and I love to see the bigger picture without cut-ins to where I can't see what's going on in the field. And from what I've heard from these older shows, the drill can be a lot more intense. Not to say that drill isn't intense today, but from what I've read on the comments of this video, it seems like there's some really insane drill in this show, so I'm really looking forward to that. So let's go ahead, get this started. So I will be pausing the show occasionally so I can butt in with my opinion and thoughts on different parts of the show prior. So let's go ahead and start.
On the field from Rosemont, Illinois.
Gotta turn it up.
Presenting their 2004 program, 007. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Cavaliers.
Man, Brett Crocker's voice is just
Drum majors, Eric
perfect.
Venezuela and Chris Lugo. Is your corps ready? Cavaliers may take the field for competition.
Now, I will say I haven't seen any of the James Bond movies, except for some of the more recent ones. Like, well, actually, Skyfall is the only James Bond movie I've seen. However, I did play a little bit of GoldenEye when I was young. I love horn lines playing backfield so much. Wow. Oh, having the guard in the middle. Oh. There it is. Oh. That is so cool. The way that that first form came together when they hit that first big note was incredible. The way that they boxed in the guard as they were rotating that square. That is just awesome. I love that. Also, I apologize if it's been quiet up until this point, but I am going to turn this up more. All right. Let's get back to it. Oh man, I stopped it before the big moment was over. Oh man, that form came together perfectly. I love those runs when they just hit it and quickly trilled down. Oh. Wow. All those circles with the guard. That double tonguing was so clean. Wow. Okay, that's incredible. God, the effects. Oh man. Oh, the low brass. Wow. Wow, okay. From what I've heard from people who have marched bent leg marching, moving fast like that long distances is incredibly difficult. And the fact that they did it so cleanly while playing incredibly smoothly and hitting their forms, that is so intense. There's so much going on in this show. Like, I am loving this so much more than I anticipated I was going to, and we're only a third of the way through it. Wow. Man, the way that they were moving those circles while the drumline had their break, and the the trumpets were coming in with these hits and then running down really quick. That's so intense. I love that. Wow. The way they stretched that out. Oh, and the ripple. The ripple. Wow. Wow. Holding a circle like that and moving it is incredibly hard. They are... Wow. If I'm not mistaken, that's the barrel of the gun looking around. Oh. Oh, oh. Wow. Wow. They're moving so quick. I love that melody that the low brass had there. That was nuts. Wow, trumpets. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Oh, rotating lines inside of stationary lines. That's such a cool effect. Oh, and they hit him perfectly. Oh, wow. 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 The way that they were two separate entities moving together, making that one slanted block and then sliding it into place and then them all coming apart as the soloists are playing, it's just so technical. The way that they are moving so quickly is so intense. And I could never keep up with that. Oh, that is so cool. They moved it back together. They're separating it. Ooh. Wow. The massive guard circle. Backfield again. Oh, it sounds so gorgeous. And that duet was incredible. The echo, the resonance, it's incredible. Wow. The shrinking and growing squares. That's so cool. Oh, wow. That is insane. The way that they brought in the theme there at the end. That little reprisal. Oh, and they're breaking off the arcs that they made. And playing backfield more. I love it so much. Wow. Okay, so not only the 007 blurry and then coming up at the end of that, but the low brass melody right there at the end of that was so gorgeous. I am loving the brass in this show. The color guard is just phenomenal. The way they designed them to be everywhere when they need to be is incredible. No wonder this show got first place. Every aspect of this is just like I'm giddy with excitement at this show. This is incredible. Man. There it is. Oh. Wow. The way they dropped their horns brought them back up. Wow. Those counter melodies are incredible. Wow. That drill was... Oh, that drill was so intense, and the fact they were doing those counter melodies. Talk about the skill. Oh, those rim shots echoing are so cool. Ooh, yeah. That is cool, having the guard there in the front with them. That is so cool. Oh, the theme. Oh, man. Oh, the company front. We need more company fronts in DCI. Oh, man, they're cooking. Wow. What in the world? Holy crap. Oh, man. I am speechless at that closer. Wow. Wow. Holy crap. They were moving so fast. They had no business moving that fast. Wow. I'm so blown away. Everything about that show caught me so much harder than I thought it was going to. Wow. I'm speechless right now. I did not expect to enjoy the show that much. You know, I love DCI, but I didn't expect it to just pull me in like that. There is no wonder why that show got first place. That is incredible. That is incredible. Wow, that was man, I'm still giddy with excitement from that show. There's nothing like watching a show for the first time and having that feeling, because you don't get it all the time. But regardless of all of that, thank you so much for watching. If you made it to this point, I really appreciate you sticking around. If you enjoyed the video, please press the like button. If you're not subscribed, consider consider subscribing. It's free, doesn't cost you anything, it helps me out, and you can opt out of it at any time. So yeah, thank you again for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I hope that you could share the joy that I had with this show, watching it for the first time. So thank you so much again for watching, and until next time.